Trogalor presents Wiki Warcraft 2 Traitor versus FUCK and that'd be Russian Army versus FUCK. Starting over here, I think it is the Russian Army. Or maybe it's FUCK. I'll take a look here. Just because we want to care who was whom. It is. Alright, orange is the English teacher, FUCK. And then black will be the Russian Army. So who's going to win? This is, I think FUCK won the last, but this is probably the finals, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to Nikita for bringing us the action in this tournament. That's NIK5ET. Darslan Zera says beautiful. Yes, of course it was. What a beautiful game. This one's going to be just as beautiful as well. Who's going to win? Russian Army, FUCK. It's going to be close, ladies and gentlemen. Today's episode brought to you in part by the limited edition Fishino labels of Grain Belt Premium American Lager, the tackle box. Check under, let's see what I caught today. Was it another crappie? No, it is 11-pound carp. Wow, dang, I need to throw that back. Alright, the 12 says Trader. He wants to know, hopefully that his friends are going to be whispering to him the answers to his question. Vasily K says, although it's not about the school, but about the participants. So, very true, Vasilika. Victor Tretikov, he says, just lost. He must be talking about a previous game, or maybe he's lost. He's out there searching through the woods and through the, trying to find an 11-pound carp like I just found at my premium tackle box. Government warning. According to the Surgeon General, women should not drink alcoholic beverages due to the risk of birth defects. Here comes the 2 racks rush. These players are ready. It's a 1 racks rush, ladies and gentlemen. Going to be focusing, and we're going to go ahead and fast forward this. So we had right here the first grunt scout out on the map. Black of the Russian Army. He's going to be moving on forward. And we'll see if that gets him to where he wants to be. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Meanwhile, here comes the initial scouting forces. Looks like neither force too successful in scouting out their opponent, but they're gonna go ahead and group on up to combine their efforts. This is FUCK versus our hero from Russia. All 3 players from Russia versus Trader, the Russian Army. Big shout out to Viti, He-Man, Victor, Encia, Angel, Dashfire, Seppi, Luxt. That is Lusted, I should say. All a great Wiki Warcraft 2 players, and big shout out to all those players currently playing on the server. Double A Green Goblin, UD3 03P. This tournament, one of the Russian tournaments taking place. So a large group up of grunts here from the English teacher. I thought we might have had an advertisement there, but doesn't seem to be the case. It seems like the game marches on, and what will Black do against the lineup of grunts he's facing right now? Pretty strong showing of grunts here, ladies and gentlemen. And he's going to beat secondary barracks. Not a bad plan. Will his opponent go for that secondary barracks, or will he go for some kind of a technology route? I assume it's going to be the second barracks, as there are plenty of farms out there for his opponent to take down. So he doesn't want to be losing too much of these farms, so he'll probably build himself a second barracks. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the second barracks from our English teacher, FUCK. Big chess player as well. I want to thank my sponsors once again. The Grain Belt, the American Premium Classic logger. Alright, do we have any other mail here or in the top chat replay? Vasikla says 3-1 seems to be one all one, and gold separates east west seems to have won everything for Russian army. So he's predicted Russian army, but fuckluck just on fire. That guy just wow, WOW. So that would be the orange. Here is the black from Russian army. He's played very well himself in this Russian tournament. It would only lead one to believe that the Russian army would be good. Here comes the orange army of our teacher who teaches English in Russia, as he maneuvers his big army out here to the middle of the map. What a guy! Not gonna sit down on his hands and wait for his opponent. He's gonna bring the action to his opponent and kind of catch his opponent off guard, or will he sets up shop right in this area outside of the base, and black catching a very good portion of his forces quite off guard and annihilating them. Looks like Russian army's gonna be taking this one. This time, GG tying up the series, I do believe, ladies and gentlemen. A great victory for Russian army right there. A bit of a blunder for the commanders of fuckluck. Vinny leaving a game. Vinny just getting back from the grocery store, where he got tomatoes and peas and everything nice and that he needs. This time we have a half-pound perch. Wow. Alright, now the forces of good versus the forces of evil here, ladies and gentlemen. Who will come out on top? Will it be, of course, the orange player, whose English skills are bar none, but the black player has had great victories so far in this game. And here he's starting to maneuver on over with a couple of peons. Both players setting up shop for their expansions. Recall that the orange player has the advantage when it comes to that gold flow being a lot better than the other Southern Mines gold flow. But I think we all know that black's going to be moving on over here rather than over there in order to set up shop. So going to be quite interesting to see whether or not these players are able to transfer all of these peons. And look at the peons go, just so many peons being built on up here, and he's getting ready to do a transfer of his own as his own gold flow explodes. So while he moves on out with this huge gigantic grand army, he'll likely transfer all of his peons to a safe location. And here comes all of the grunts attacking from fuckluck. He's first checking the gold flow that's right next door. Then he's gonna pitter patter run on off because he's want to protect his own gold flow. And I don't see the large peon transfer as of yet. Black really needs to get that large peon transfer on done with. But he's not going to as of yet, at least. So the grunts all sit in position, and they're going to overtake this gold mine. But look, here comes the backside assault from fuckluck, sacrificing his main army to catch all of these peons as they are transferred to their final destination. And he's gonna be a little surprised to see his final destination. And look at nice wall off here from our hero, the English teacher, as he once again just massacres all of these opponents' peons. He's got it going on in the world of Warcraft 2. fuckluck, simply on fire this game. I'm gonna have to fast forward it because wow, that was such a good wiki Warcraft 2 strategy, and that's what we'd like to see. Thank you all for watching, tuning in. Tune in next time we have another wiki Warcraft 2 audio commentary brought to you in part by the Drug Live.